Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Dimanche. I'm your host, Jeff, and this is Jeff's Junction. Welcome all. It feels like it's been so long since I've sat in this seat to do a video with you all. I just recently got back from yet another work trip out of town. And I got back and my wife and daughter went out of town to Toronto for a concert, and I went away to the city with my kids to have a couple of days at the hotel, and it was lots of fun. And here I am. I spent the whole day so we're bringing our eldest son to live with us, and so we have to move our gym and living room we had downstairs into two separate rooms that are barely getting used, and so that we'd have some room for him. So I spent all day setting up this one other room as our gym, and this is unusual for me to be sitting down here recording a video this late in the evening, but you guys I have a few shows, but you guys are really dedicated, and some of you have mentioned that you look forward to Sundays so that you can watch my reactions to Dimash. And so I find myself sitting here thinking, okay, I have to do this. It doesn't matter how late it is. And so here we are. We're doing this one. It was a suggestion from a month ago. Really sorry. Jillian Monroe -C2K4H. Dimash, please. Autumn Song, Love of Tired Swan, Screaming Smoke, War and Peace. And War and Peace has come up a few times. And I'm like, wait. Have I done it, or is it just, am I thinking that I've heard it so many times that it makes me feel like I might have done it? So I don't think I have. And so Dimash's song War and Peace is a plea for world peace, highlighting the suffering caused by misunderstanding and hatred, and expressing the hope for a compassionate world. Before we get started, I just want to let you know that I am a proud user and partner with Google Workspace. If Google Workspace sounds like something that might be for you, follow the referral link in my description. It doesn't cost you anything to follow that link, but it does help me out a lot. If you want to know more about it, maybe write me a message. I could tell you what I use it for. I run a business. Part of it is this YouTube, and it helps me with my accounting. Honestly, that's what I use it for the spreadsheets. So enough about that. Let's get right into this music. That's what we're here for. Thank you for allowing me to ramble. This is Dimash, Qudaibergen. Before we get started, first thought, like, this is loud, this is energetic, and it just reminds me of SOS. That stage was set for SOS, for me to experience something new and profound in Dimanche. And it for so long had been my favorite song. And so here the music comes in, and it's explosive, it's high energy, it's loud, the stage is set, and I'm just looking forward to the wow factor here. Yeah, so like in the beginning, I read a little blurb about how the song War and Peace is a plea for world peace, highlighting the suffering caused by misunderstanding and hatred, expressing hope for a compassionate world. And so that's pretty deep, all right? But I can't help it. Like the beat, the sound of his voice, the tonage, to me, it's exciting. It's got me kind of dancing a bit in my seat. And I can't help but think that this song it has a deep context, right? And so should I be this happy listening to it? I can't help it. It just sometimes it's so funny because we were driving. Me and my kids were driving, and my son, he says, "Dad, can I want to put my music on." And like if he got into the vehicle before me, and he's already setting it up on his phone so he could play his music. And I was like, all right, fine, we'll listen to your music. I didn't want to, but sometimes I want to give them that stage. And so in comes this music, and it's pretty it's pretty colorful language they're using. And I was like, Izzy, man, I don't want to hear this stuff. Like, you may listen to it, but I don't want to hear it when I'm with you. And he goes, Dad, man, don't listen to the words. Just listen to the music. Just listen to the music, he says. I've been trying my best to listen to the words, but here I am, feeling the music, disregarding the words. voice is incredible. His ability to move you in any direction with his voice. He's so talented. I can't help myself, right? I'm grooving to the beat of this music. I am. And thinking back to my youngest and him saying, don't focus on the words, Dad, just listen to the music. It's a good beat. And I was compelled to feel this. And as I'm reading these subtitles, I'm realizing, I'm reminded constantly that this is a song of serious nature, and I can't stop from grooving, and he has that ability to take you. And so I think about, there was a time I went to church. I'm baptized Catholic, so I grew up going to Catholic church. And at some point in my life, I had lost my faith. And in the depths of my addiction, I reached for some help, and I found some help. And through that help, I found a connection again to something greater than myself. But I didn't have a name or a face. I just prayed. I prayed hard, and I let go, and I gave my will, and I said, please, I can't do this anymore. Please help me. And I received something, right? And my faith was reborn. And so you fast forward many years, and I ended up moving out of province, and I met this guy, and he was so passionate with his faith. He brought me to his church. And in his church, there was a rock band on stage. And, they were singing songs of worship. They were rocking out to songs of worship. And it was hard to sit still. They encouraged us to stand and to dance and to sing. And when I think about that experience, and I think about Dimash on stage, he's singing about some serious things, but he's rocking out, and it just reminded me of that time. My friend has passed away, and I have not been back to that church. It was a time ago. And I remember about the passion. And in our Alberta, in our my region, there's a radio station, Shine FM. It's a Christian radio station, and it's so hard not to feel good when listening to that station. It's so uplifting, and I don't listen to it that often. I have my favorite stations, but that is on the speed dial, and it's such a good feeling. There's always these good feelings. It's hard not to feel good when you listen to Dimash. That's all I'm saying. All right, so that was the reaction. It was a great song. I'm surprised I hadn't listened to it. Sorry again to Jillian Monroe. Sorry for the long time since you asked me to react to this song. So I encourage you guys, as I say at the end of my videos, go into the description and follow the link to the original source video for this song. I am not a substitute for the original. Please show your support for Dimash. He's incredible. He's got great music. You can find some of his music on my station, but follow the links. That's important. When you're in there, you might find my Instagram. I have a TikTok now, and you can follow me along in there, and you can hit the like button if you wish. And if this is the kind of content that you're after, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the action. Again, please show your support for Dimash. Click on those links to his page. And that's about it for me. I really do appreciate all your time, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the comments when this song publishes Sunday morning. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, a wonderful night. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Stay blessed.